This is a follow-up from a video short that I did a couple days ago from November 18th, 1916 article in the Springfield, Massachusetts Union about a Dr. J.P. Russell who is opposed to vaccines. Now, I'm not sure if he was opposed to all vaccines or injected vaccines. It's not really clear, but it does go on to say that he does believe quite strongly in this 1916 article that these vaccines were, at the time anyways, were being connected to or were causing childhood paralysis or poliomyelitis. He even suggests that if you were to investigate all of these cases of children or even adults that were getting poliomyelitis, that you would probably determine that sure enough they were recently or had been the recipient of an injected vaccine. And he goes on to call all of these injected vaccines poisons. Remember, 1916 is the year that had the peak number of deaths from childhood paralysis or poliomyelitis. Now, 20 years after that article, you can actually read about Dr. John Perkins Russell here in the, again, same newspaper, Springfield Union, except now it's May 25th, 1936. And it's noteworthy that this man, who is now well into his 80s, is actually considered to be I think, the oldest practicing physician, definitely in Springfield and maybe even in Massachusetts. So the man that was 20 years before this, already a senior doctor, recommending against the injected vaccines, maybe all vaccines, but definitely injected vaccines. Here he is actually living to a rather old age, and he is still practicing medicine, although he's not practicing. He doesn't have his own practice anymore, his own office. People are still coming to his home. It goes on to say that he's a big believer in clean living, and that, yes, he has been a smoker, but he does not drink, and he believes in, clean water, good food, and so on, and of course, time with the family. It goes on to say that through his mother, he is connected with the family of President Roosevelt and has considerable correspondence with the presidents regarding the family. Here it shows 1935. He's actually corresponding with then President FDR. Now think of how remarkable it is that this man, who is a believer that vaccines cause the paralysis, polio, actually winds up not only living long, showing that he's a healthy person, making good decisions, but has befriended the first president who actually has polio.